Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to another edition of Crime Time with DutyRon. Retired NYPD. Yeah, I had a little bit of something going on here. I wasn't sure what was happening, but I think we're back. Thank you guys for joining. Always a pleasure to see everybody. We are out here at beautiful Halls Park in Long Island. And if you like all things true crime related from a police perspective, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you will get all things DutyRon when I go live or upload another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Gabby Petito Memorial service, which is going to be held tomorrow in Suffolk County, Long Island, in Holbrook, from 12 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be there. I will probably not be live, but I'm going to definitely take some footage for you guys. I'm going to do some, do some live footage from outside of the funeral home. It's going to be held at Maloney's Funeral Home in Holbrook, and I will pin it, and I will also put it in the description of this preview. And I just wanted to get an idea from a few of you guys, some of the folks here in the chat, on your feelings of live coverage. I know the news will have live coverage from there, the local news and the national news. But let me know down below in the comment section if you think maybe a live stream outside of the funeral home, obviously not inside. I'm going to pay my respects and go in there, pay my respects and come out, and then maybe have a thought or two with you guys. Let me know in the chat if that would be something that you'd be interested in seeing. I just would like to know how everybody feels on that. Special thank you to my Patreon supporters, the channel members, and all the folks who positively interact in all of our live streams. It's greatly appreciated, guys. Thank you so much for everybody in here interacting and giving your opinions and facts and things of that nature. I really love to do it. And also, if you could, let me know what you think about the previous live stream that we did 2 nights ago with Barbara Butcher, the New York City Chief of Staff from the Medical Examiner's Office, and Ed Wallace, the Crime Scene Unit Detective Investigator. I'd like to get your feedback on that. It looked like a lot of people were interested in the information that was put out. I know that everybody is emotionally invested in this case. We want to see Brian Laundrie brought to justice. And again, the only way that that's going to happen is they're going to have to find him. And if they're not able to find him, that's going to make it difficult. So we're hoping that law enforcement can find him, and everybody has their own feelings on Brian Laundrie. We all are not happy with him. I don't think that there should be anybody that's happy with what he's done thus far. So that's what I'm thinking of doing, is going out there, paying my respects for Gabby Petito, and her mom Nicole, her stepdad Jimmy will be there. Obviously, her dad, biological dad Joe, I'm certain will be there, and Jimmy's brother Mike, her uncle, who loves Gabby and misses her dearly, as does everybody from the family. He celebrated his wedding anniversary recently on Facebook, and when I messaged him, he said there's really not a lot to be happy about. So it was kind of sad to hear that. It's kind of sad to hear him say that, but it's the truth. So I'm out here at a very peaceful, quiet duck pond, and I wanted to say, hey, again, hey, Pamela, I'm going to say this. So Pam is asking me about the John Wall statement. I personally didn't hear it, but I'll put it up on the screen. I would never, ever condone that to anybody, to ever say that to anybody. So that's a pretty straightforward answer. From me, I would never, ever, ever think that that's okay. That's not okay. And if in fact he did do it, it's despicable. That's going over the top. That's going way too far. So that's what I got to say about that. So let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know in the chat by putting a 1 in the chat if you want me to give you some type of content from Gabby Petito's memorial tomorrow. I'll be there probably early, sometime in the early afternoon. I don't know exactly when I'm going to get there, but when I do get there, let me know if you want some type of content by putting a 1. Number 2, if you think maybe I shouldn't put out any content, I'm thinking of maybe uploading some. I'm thinking of uploading a like a video, like doing a actual, pre-recorded video and then uploading it, or again, maybe going live from outside of the location. I'm hoping that if there's a service that they will have the audio, like on some of the bigger police funerals, they have the audio pumping outside, because once the venue gets to capacity, you can't have people go in there. So for the folks who show up that can't get in, they usually pump audio of the. I think there's going to be a memorial service, like slash funeral, like like a wake slash memorial service. So good to see you, Anthony. Tier Talk, all is well. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for the super chat. There's Anthony over at Tier Talk. Everybody go over and check out his channel. He's got a great channel. But I wanted to do this live again, just to get some user feedback, because you guys are important to me, and what you guys think is also important to me. So I wanted to get an idea of what you guys thought for tomorrow. I'm going irregardless whether I get to bring you guys anything or not. I'm going to base it on what I see when I'm there. But, again, my primary focus over at Gabby Petito tomorrow is going to, for me to pay respects. You know what I mean? It's to pay respects to her and the family. So there's somebody with dogs over here. So I'm going to walk and talk with you guys as I wanted to take a little bit of a walk here. So this way you guys can see this beautiful park, see what it's got to offer. It's really, really nice. I love to come out here because it's so beautiful. Look, not a cloud in the sky, very little bit of clouds. Yeah, John Walsh is it's all emotions, and I'm sure that he, if he did in fact say what you guys said that he said, I didn't hear it, that I'm sure he's not, he might, think twice about it after the fact, because that's not a good look to tell, to wish that onto somebody. That's all I'll say. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, Lorena McKenzie says, I want him to be found alive. She wants Brian to be found alive to face trial. Listen, I have my own opinions on what I think happened to him or what happened, but really nobody knows. It's like we don't hold a crystal ball, so we don't know what happened to Brian Laundrie. And I got to say that, again, I hope law enforcement does everything that they have to do. And it seems like they are doing a lot to try to find him. I mean, the resources that they're using in that park. If in fact it's true that he left home without his wallet and without his phone, and he left his home with no identification, to get outside of the United States, you definitely need ID. To get anywhere and to travel and to get money, to go to an ATM or do anything, you need your wallet and your identification. If he in fact did leave all that there, which is what his parents said, and we can't always believe what his parents say, but I think law enforcement, once they report it, it's pretty much confirmed. I would hope. So if he has no passport, if he has no ID, it's going to be difficult for him to move freely about the country. So let me just sit here and chit chat with you guys for a few minutes. I want to just chit chat with you guys. Let me know if the signal is good, if the audio and video is good, by placing a 1 in the chat. Let me know, guys, if we are good with the audio and video. I'm checking with my secondary device. Horsewoman says, I wouldn't want any audio or video even outside. Thank you for that input. Thank you for that input. I'm going to do it based on what I feel and how I feel. It looks like the audio and video is good right now. So yeah, once I get there, I'm gonna get a feel for I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna see what's before me, and I'm gonna do it with respect. I went to little baby Thomas Valva's funeral with my neighbor Diane B across the street, and I did zero footage. I did no video. But little baby Thomas Valva, who was killed in January of 2020, um, you know, he wasn't a live streamer. He was a little boy. He was a little baby. Gabby Petito was a YouTuber and was a live streamer, and she basically put her whole journey on the internet. So it's a little different. I had messaged her mom, Nicole, and she told me that they were thinking about putting out some of the service, but not all of it, to the folks. So that's where I'll leave it. I'm going to leave it based on how I feel, and if it doesn't feel right, then I won't do it. But again, I'm going to respect everybody. I'm going to respect first and foremost the family. Thank you, Josh. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you, my brother. Great view. All right, so again, I'm sitting here, just chit-chatting it with you guys, chit-chatting it up about what our thoughts and feelings are. Joey Brooklyn, great to see you. Linda Cormier, I remember when you went to that funeral. Yes, I did. And I didn't take not one picture or one video. It was a whole different set of circumstances. But this is something that's been all over the internet. She has her own YouTube channel. She was a YouTuber, and it makes it just a tad bit different. Diane, thank you for being here. Diane B, right there, one of my moderators and good friends. She came along with me to that funeral service, and it was, it was heartbreaking to see that little boy, and to, we paid our respects. Black Rose, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Black Rose 11, thank you for being a moderator and a good friend. Pete Pranzo, a moderator as well. Thank you to everybody who is here and positively interacting. Kelly says, so pretty where you are. Yes, I thought of this park to come to, pay respects and kind of sit and chill and talk about Gabby Petito with you guys. Dee Dee, thank you for the super chat. I like to call it super love. Jenny, thank you for the $5 super chat. She says, hello, DutyRon. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Retired Sergeant Melinda is here. Great friend and supporter of the DutyRon Crime Time family. Johnny Mack says Gabby had 160,000 or 16,000 followers. Yeah, I mean, she has a huge online presence. So we take that into consideration. I will bring some of my gear. I'll bring my gimbal, and I'll bring, my battery pack and stuff like that. I certainly will, at the bare minimum, take a little video from outside. I know a lot of you would want me to take video and memorial from footage from outside, but again, I'm going to go based on my gut feeling on how it feels. Again, it is what it is. Tammy puts in there that Dog the Bounty Hunter was at the Laundrie home. I don't encourage anybody to do that. I don't think that that's appropriate. I think law enforcement should be the only ones. The FBI is on this case. I think they're the only ones that should be going to the Laundrie home. It's just my opinion. I don't see what Dog the Bounty Hunter is going to do there. I think that's bullcrap. I don't like it. If in fact it did happen, I think it's bullshit. I mean, I don't say that it's a lie. I'm just saying that I wouldn't do it. You're impeding and you're inserting yourself in an active investigation, and I don't think that that's cool. I think that we need to let the wheels of justice do their job. That's what they get paid for. We get paid we don't get paid to do that. We get paid to do our regular civilian work, right? I don't think that Dog the Bounty Hunter has any business going there unless somebody skipped out on bail, because that's what he is. He's a bounty hunter, right? And at this point, I don't see anybody getting or skipping out on bail. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. So TT says, I don't think it's appropriate to take pictures. I agree. Nobody's going to be taking pictures inside the service. The media is going to be all stationed outside of the venue. But thank you for sharing your thoughts and opinions, TT. That's the reason I did this live stream. So I want to get some user feedback and see how everybody feels about it. But I am definitely going there to pay my respects first and foremost. And there's a lot of people who can't be there for reasons of, distance or outside the country. There's people that, cannot get there because of health reasons and things of that nature. So again, like I said, I feel that the only people that should be knocking on their door is the only people that should be knocking on the Laundrie's door is the FBI and local police, not some dog, the bounty hunter. So everybody that thinks that that's okay, it's not okay. So it is what it is. So that's my personal opinion from a police perspective. Nobody should be trying to interview potential witnesses or subjects in any crime, and anybody that does that is impeding an investigation. So anyways, that's not what this live stream is about, and I'm going to reel it in now and get back to talking about the memorial service tomorrow. By a show of hands, is anybody going to be out there in Holbrook, Long Island tomorrow? Let me know if you're going to be out in Holbrook. I'd love to see you. If you're out there, I'd like to say hello to you. Hi, Nancy Eileen. Great to see everybody. Thank you for joining. So let me put that super chat up. Thank you for that $10 super chat. And it comes in from JD. Says a pre-recorded video of the service would be appreciated. You can edit or add then. New sub, but I've watched you for 3 years. Appreciate your channel and trust what you say. Thank you so much for that generous super chat and that great input. This whole thing is about input. I want to get user input. Again, there's a lot of people who ask me to go and stream or do as much as I can. I feel that, again, I'm going to go with how I feel when I get there. And pretty much I'll probably wind up just doing an upload. I'll probably be just doing an upload. Yes, justice for Gabby. I'm going to show that comment. That's a beautiful one. Thank you for justice for Gabby with a bunch of hearts and butterflies. Beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it. Again, this is not about the hunt for Brian Laundrie. Janie says that may be disrespectful. I had a conversation on text message with Gabby Petito's mom, Nicole, and I asked her how she felt about that, and she said that they themselves, the family, is thinking about having a part of the service live streamed. So again, I didn't just do this, or I'm not going to do it just based on me just saying I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it based on how I feel and how my gut feeling is tomorrow when I'm there. More than likely I won't do anything, and I'll just be there and maybe take a couple of pictures and post it on my Patreon, post it to in my community section for you guys, let you guys see it in my Discord, but nothing from inside, because respect is what this is all about. The Gabby Petito Foundation, which is the Johnny Mac Foundation, I linked that, April, in every one of my live streams, and I've already made a generous donation to it, and I will continue to make donations to that foundation. That's the one and only that I will donate to. It's the Johnny Mac Foundation, and I believe that you guys all can go over to all of my videos and see the linked donation in my description. You guys can check that out. So yeah. Anyways, I'm just going to ask everybody to please stop putting in the chat about Dog the Bounty Hunter. We heard enough about it already. I'm not really sure that is helpful at this point for us to talk about it. So again, I'm looking for the FBI and the state, local, and federal authorities, they're the only ones that can bring justice. They're the only ones that can, if he is alive, bring him to justice and bring, you know, bring charges forward. So again, it is what it is. But yeah, so by a show of hands, I did this earlier, and I want to do it again now. Who here saw the live stream that we did with Barbara Butcher from the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner? We gave a basic overview on the autopsy process, not Gabby Petito's autopsy, but the autopsy process. And I thought that it was important that everybody, you know, got a good view of an overview, if you will. Hey, Steve, great to see you. Thank you for joining, Steve. Everybody got a great overview and education on what takes place during an autopsy. And Barbara, I thought, was a very well-spoken. She put it in layman's terms for everybody to understand. And I thought that it was really a really good video, because for some of us who had no idea of what goes on during the course of an autopsy. Steve, you're in Florida, be careful. What goes on during an autopsy, most of us don't know. And it certainly was an eye-opener. There was some information that she shared with us that even shocked me. Again, I think that was a good one, and I hope if you haven't yet watched it, you'll go over and leave a comment for Barbara and Ed Wallace. But I want to reel it in so you guys understand. Tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there will be a funeral memorial. It's billed as a memorial service. It's from 12 p.m. Eastern Time to 5 p.m. Eastern at the Maloney Funeral Home in Holbrook. And I will link that down below in the description. If anybody is in the area and is going to go, let me know. If there's anybody here in the chat that will be attending tomorrow, just let me know in the chat. So this way I can maybe see if I can have a conversation with you afterwards. If you want to, maybe meet up there and just have a conversation, I'd be willing to do that. Anybody who supports the Crime Time with DutyRon family, if you guys are going to be there at the service tomorrow, let me know. And I would love to, meet you over there. So it is what it is. Everybody is frustrated. Scottish Declan says a couple of strongly worded words, but hashtag justice for Gabby. And that's the most important part of that message. Thank you for that. So Lisa D says, DutyRon, yes, where? Lisa, if you're going, send me a message on DutyRon.com and I will I'll coordinate with you. I'll tell you when I'm going. Hey, Joe Murray, good to see you, brother. Thank you for joining. And if you guys are going, I'll talk to you after this live stream is over. There's Joe Murray, our criminal defense attorney. He's a friend of the channel. He is a friend of mine. So thank you, Joe Murray. I hope I get to see you and Ange tomorrow if you guys are going. Hi, Doc. Good to see you, Doc. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. All right. Let's walk and talk a little bit. Cheryl, thank you so much for that super love. I appreciate that. Let me go back and find it. Cheryl G says, DutyRon, I trust you. I trust you, DutyRon. I hope that the police catch this creepy loser. They are doing the best that they can. Yes, police and FBI need to catch this creep. That's for sure. Lieutenant Pranzo is in the building. Great to see you, Lieutenant P. And Richella. Always a pleasure to see you. Thank you for joining. So I'm just looking at the chat and seeing how everybody is doing. Again, this is a really difficult time for the family. I mean, no parent wants to or should have to bury their 22-year-old daughter murdered at the hands of her fiance. No parent should ever have to do this. And yeah, definitely no filming or live streaming inside the funeral. I agree 100%. Nisa Zero says, do not film or live stream at funeral. It is not respectful. I would never do that. I'm talking about after I pay respects and we're outside and you see, the crowd that's there, just to give everybody an idea of the site, the location. There's so many people that are not going to be able to see it. So that would be the only thing that I would do, is maybe make a video, pre-recorded, and then upload it onto the YouTube channel. We'll see how that goes. But again, I'm going to see how the vibe is there, and I'll see how it feels. So again, Gabby was a YouTuber. She was a live streamer. Everything that she did was put out there. And I did send a message to her mom, just asking her what her feelings are on that. And she answered me. So that was good. I got some good feedback from her mom. And that's who I'm going to go by. I'm not going to go by what everybody else says. I'm going to go by what Gabby's mom and everybody says. And like I said, I'm going to go in first, pay my respects, and then come out, and I may just go out and go into my car and leave. But I'm going to go like Roll Tide Rita says, go with your gut. There, I'm going to put that up on. I'm going to put that up on the screen. Just go with your gut. I'm gonna. I agree, Scott. I agree. Tina, justice for Gabby. Amen. Hello, Aaron. Good to see you from Ireland. Thank you for checking in. Fuzzy Doxy's here. Thank you for being a channel member. Life is short. Thank you for joining and becoming a channel member. I appreciate that. So let me get back to the comments. So I'm just taking a peek. Please say a prayer for her when you were at the service for me, DutyRon. Greg, I definitely will. I definitely will. Let's light up this chat with prayers and hearts and positive vibes for Gabby. Prayers for Gabby. Let's light it up for her. I'm going to start walking and talking with you guys. I'm going to do just a walk around the park. I like to go at least for a walk around one time with you guys. It is factual breakdown. It is very, very sad. Very, very sad. I'm actually dreading going tomorrow, to be honest with you. It's not, again, like I said, it's not going to be, it's going to be very horrible to be there, but I'm going to go to pay respects for the family and whatnot. All right, let's walk. Let's walk and talk. Let me know if the signal stays strong. I'm going to just walk across. I'm just going to walk across just one lap. Thank you for praying for me. Pray for her. Don't pray for me. Prayers for her. So a lot of people here at the park. This is a pretty big one. It's a pretty big park. So I'm going to walk across the footbridge. This is the famous footbridge. Excuse me, girls. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you.
No, don't do. No,
okay.
Come home and wash your hands.
Okay, so this is what we got. A look at the other side of the park. So we're just going to walk and talk. And again, tomorrow is a day of prayer for the Petito family. It is awful, but thank God they were able to bring their daughter home and have a proper service. So many folks who miss a loved one don't always necessarily get that opportunity. And, thanks to Red, White, and Bethune, that YouTube channel, who was running their GoPro on their dashboard of their 1983 converted bus, they brought closure, in some small way to this family by having Gabby brought home. And that was so important in the process. And the process is not clear. It's not always the same process for every person. Each individual grieves differently, and each family grieves differently. Some will say that doesn't bring closure, that an arrest also brings closure. Some would say that even an arrest and your loved one's body recovered doesn't bring closure ever. So again, it's a very, very, very heart-wrenching, very, very difficult time for them. So they are local to me. I live in Long Island. I was born and raised here. I grew up in this area, and I'm going to pay respects for a fellow Long Islander their family, her family, Gabby's family. She was born and raised in Blue Point in Suffolk County. I'm going out there because it's somebody from my area, and it's drivable for me. Jen Lowe, yes, I agree. Everybody does grieve in their own way. So thank you to everybody for putting hearts and prayers. Let me go back and look. Thank you, Ange Crummins. Deepest condolences to the family. I'm hoping my audio is good. Let me go back, scroll back. Oh, look at all these, look at this beautiful love from everybody. Thank you. The whole world loves Gabby. Thank you. Prayers from Ireland. Thank you. Tracy, thank you. I'm just going back to highlight some of these. Just want you to know that at 6:30 p.m., Joey Brooklyn will be live doing a tribute to the Petito family. I encourage you to go and subscribe to Joey Brooklyn's channel. He's going to be live at 6:30 p.m. and this is his YouTube channel. If you have not yet subscribed to it, subscribe so you get his live when he does go live in about, what time is it? I gotta look at my watch. Another 45 minutes or so. Joey Brooklyn will be live, and there's his channel. Of course, I'm getting bugs in my mouth as I speak. Yeah, so I'm hanging over the railing here. I'm like right over the water. You could see the sky reflecting off the water here. But I thought this was a peaceful and serene place, a very peaceful place to go and have a live stream with you guys and talk about the memorial service tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern in Holbrook, Long Island at the Maloney and Sons Funeral Home. And that's in Holbrook, Suffolk County. So yeah, again, I hope that maybe some of the folks that are here in the chat are going to come. And you know, I mean, it's a hell of a crummy way to meet some of the people from YouTube. But if anybody is in that area and is going to be there, let me know. Go to DutyRon.com. I'll put DutyRon on. I'll put my DutyRon.com. All you have to do is copy and paste that, or just put in your web browser DutyRon.com, just like that. You don't have to put HTTP. And then just leave me a message that you're going to be going, and I'll let you know back around what time I'm going to go. And maybe we can, you know, just have a conversation in the parking lot or on our way out. I appreciate that, Rita. And thank you to all the new subscribers. There's been so many people who have newly subscribed in the last 28 days. I want to just say thank you to the new subscribers, and I hope that you will continue to support and come to all of the live streams that we do for all, not just Gabby Petito, but for all the missing. Summer Wells is still missing, little young 5-year-old from Eastern Tennessee. Orrin and Orson West from California, we covered that case. Echo Lloyd. There's just so many. Maya Miliete. I mean, the list just goes on and on. There's just so many folks who are out there and we are still missing. So we cover the missing, a lot of the crime that goes on here. This woman's feeding the geese and the ducks. So I'm gonna walk around. Oh boy. He'll probably take it right out of your hand. Okay, I'm gonna make my way around this duck, this Canadian geese. Sorry. So I just didn't want to get attacked. He came right back. All right, so just a walk and talk in the park, guys. Just a walk and talk. So tomorrow, Sunday, DutyRon, I will definitely be there. Like I said, I'm going to make a command decision when I'm there based on how I feel and what I see. And chances are I'll probably just do a short little video outside, upload it to the channel later Sunday night, so you guys can get a little bit of a look of, you know, what the crowd looked like and how much support they got. I guarantee you the lines are going to be miles long, and there's going to be a lot of people there. And the people that are there to obviously pay respects and support the Petito Schmidt family. And that's what it's all about, you know? That's what it's all about. So here's a look back at the other side of the park. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. And this guy's fishing in here. It's just so you can see it. This guy's fishing. So everybody always asks me, does anybody fish? But yeah, some people do. Anything good? I just said, anything good? He said, no. So we've had a lot of rain, so the water in this pond has come up really high. And as you can see, there's a lot of debris and stuff that is coming from the other side. So just wanted to give you a look back here. There's a pretty good look. Thank you, Retired Sergeant Melinda. Thank you. Let me get her back. Thank you. I'm on YouTube. Yes. So I'm just highlighting the comments. It's a live feed on YouTube. Thank you. So the guy with the rod in the water came over to just look at the interface on the phone. So I'll show you. He's got his line in the water. Yeah, saying it's a little small fish down there. So yeah. All right. Good luck. Nice guy. I wanted to get away from the water noise because I didn't want you guys to be thrown off. Hi, Chris G. Thank you for joining. There you go, Josh. Yeah, thank you, Nancy. Fly high, Gabby. Let's continue to light up this live stream with positive hearts, prayers, butterflies, all of that stuff for Gabby Petito. Again, we're at a beautiful, beautiful location. And I wanted to just come and set myself up here in this peaceful spot so you guys can kind of just hang out with me. I'm not going to comment on that gator at this time, but I'll save that for another live stream. I'll save it for another live stream. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, guys. All right, so I think I'll end it right here on this beautiful spot. This is a really nice location right here. Let me get it so it's the great length of the park. You guys can see a little bit of the sky. Joe Murray, I will hit you up on the phone after this. I'll call either you or your boss, and we'll get together on a time. I'm going to probably go somewhat early tomorrow because I'm going to continue out in Suffolk County to my stepmom's and visit with mom after that. So me and the lovely Mrs. DutyRon will be traveling together, and she's going to pay respects with me. Obviously, we're a team, husband and wife team, married 30 years. So I don't go anywhere without Mrs. DutyRon. So she's going to come with me. We're going to pay respects and then continue out east to my stepmom's. Ray, good to see you. Thank you for those emojis. Thank you, Scottish Declan. Appreciate that. Nicola Jenkins, thank you for being here. Thank you. Tapo EMT, I'll be there from Connecticut. Thank you. Thank you for coming. It's be awesome. Thank you, Taryn, for the $2 super chat. And Taryn says, you will not be forgotten. Appreciate that. Yes, yes.
Like,
so the bottle that you're hearing it crackling is my water bottle. I have it in my hand, so that's why you're hearing it crackle. But again, you know, I wanted to get some user feedback, and I think I got some good user feedback here, and I appreciate that user feedback in regards to the funeral services tomorrow. Sergeant Melinda says, send love to and comfort to Mrs. DutyRon. Oh, wait, that's not her. Please send our love to Mrs. DutyRon. You should take her out to dinner. I'm going to take her and my stepmom probably out to dinner tomorrow night. We'll probably go somewhere out there. We'll see. We'll see how the day goes. So I'm using a gimbal, and that's the reason it's not bouncing all over the place. So I'm using a smooth scrolling gimbal. Something you'd see in a movie set, but very small. It's one of those compact gimbals. So it kind of just follows me where I go. You know, if I turn it to the left, it goes to the left. If I turn it to the right, it goes to the right. I turn it up, it goes up. Turn it down, it goes down. I'll take a picture of it and link it into my Discord group so everybody can see the equipment that I use. So Mama Lombardi says, Ange, she knows all the good spots. I got to step over the geese crap. There's a lot of geese crap. There's a lot of landmines along the way here. So Mama Lombardi's is great. Yeah. So this is just an inexpensive piece of equipment that helps to make it better for the user. Because if I was just holding my phone, it would be like bouncing all over the place. So being that I'm not holding my phone and it's in a gimbal, it kind of just controls the smoothness of it. So thank you so much for the $50 super chat. Let me just read that off. A Copper Horse sends in a $50 super chat, says, send all our love to the Petito family. Bless Red, White, and Bethune. Bethune, I think I'm saying it right. And the couple who alerted them to their video. Please have dinner on me, and God bless for all you do. Thank you so much. And that's a great message, Copper Horse. I'll leave it up there for a few more minutes. Appreciate that. Polka Dot Suzanne, always great to see you. Fly High Gabby says, Jilla, thank you, Jilla, for that message. For Gabby, greatly appreciate it, guys. Copper Horse, yes, appreciate it. Thank you. All right, guys, 44 minutes. Everyone go over and subscribe to Joey Brooklyn's channel. Hold on, I'm just looking at some of the chats. Hi, Donna. Good to see you. I don't care. Sends in candles, doves, and hearts for Gabby. Thank you, Erica. Here's a look back at the location of where I just came from. Look at the number in the chat, 1013. That's a police call for assistance, 1013 in New York City. So Yeah, Joey, thank you for setting up a live stream. That's really, really nice of you. I will definitely be there. Appreciate that. All right, guys, as I always end these live streams, I want to just wish each and every one of you health, happiness, and a lot of love. And as I like to end them all, God bless the world. God bless the United States of America. And God bless each and every one of us here in the chat. And all victims of crime and their families across the globe, but especially Gabby Petito and her family. May she continue to rest in peace. Good night from New York, and thank you for joining, and thank you for your feedback. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit that thumbs up. Also go over and follow me on social media, all one word, DutyRon, and let me know in the comment sections your thoughts. As long as they're respectful, I always encourage it, and I always appreciate. Feedback is what makes the world go around. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. I'm going to end it silent. That was weird. I thought I ended it, but I didn't. Sorry about that, guys. Well, now I am going to hit the end button. I thought I ended, but it didn't end. All right. Take care, everybody. Thank you for joining. Absolutely. Absolutely will. You know that's a stitch in crime. I definitely will. And they already know how much the YouTube community loves them and how much they love the YouTube community. If it wasn't for YouTube and the community, I don't think we would be here today where we are with a recovery. So thank you, guys. Good night from New York City. Peace.